Okay, welcome to Top Cut. We are in quarterfinals, um, facing off against Viola, who is on, well, also Golems, but Bant Golems this time. We faced all five colors of Golems. And I think this matchup will be slightly less silly than the earlier Golems mirror, because there's slightly more interaction, slightly more difference between the decks. Because it is Top Cut, higher seed gets to decide. Yes. Yeah, higher seed decides who's on the play, so it's big incentive to do well in the Swiss. I believe Viola is higher seed. Um, I'm afraid to check because I don't know what tabbing away will do to my recording. I think it's fine. Just looking it up. Do do do. Give me a moment. Shigane Manor. You are. Yep, Viola is in fact the higher seed. Viola is the five. Is the 4 seed. I'm the 5 seed. So okay, so we are on the draw because of that. Maskif does not do much in this matchup. Maskif is opponent mulls to 6. I think I keep this. Hang can eventually kill a golem. That's a relevant card. Green Titan's good. Hand is functional, if not exciting. It lets me fight for golems, which is mostly what I want to do in this matchup. I don't think I can mulligan this. Okay, I keep 7. Viola keeps 6. We are off. So yes, let me just go over Viola's deck. Viola's on Monument to Might, which is a little interesting. Other than that, very slim package on the Herald of Awakening, Slumbering Grove package. Gone Pickin' as interaction, Ruins Awaken as a token making, and that's all. Very slim deck. Root Fossil is the land turn 1. Ragtag is a huge draw. Ragtag might be the best card in this matchup for me. Blue Titan's the best card for me. But Ragtag Squad is close. Might see turn 2 crack Root Fossil. That's the natural play. But if they have Blue Titan, they might just play that. Turn 2 Blue Titan, turn 3 Ruins Awaken. No, it's Slumbering Grove. Okay. Slumbering Grove into Blue Land Golem. Blue Land, whatever that guy's called. Herald of Awakening? No. It's Plains. Well, it could still be Blue Land, actually. Nope. Play the Plains. Play another Root Fossil. Okay, so opponent's gonna be hitting their land, certainly. Okay. I think I just run out Ragtag. I could run out Masksmith, which does threaten to blow up their ruins eventually, but I don't enormously care. I'd much rather, because I play Ragtag, they're not killing those tokens ever, right? They're not gone picking one of my tokens. It gets my golem count up such that turn 3 green golem is a threat they need to deal with, turn 4 black golem is a threat they need to deal with. Yeah, that's absolutely the play here. Primal Fissure for Forest Ragtag Squad. Yeah, there's the first player to attack with golems in this matchup will win. So I should do the thing that lets me attack with golems as quickly as possible, which is Ragtag. Masksmith will become a relevant card later. Oh, wait. Attack you for 1. Then enter. Okay, let's remember what Ragtag does. Oh, yeah, an opponent is also on G Crew. That's why they have all this ramp part of it. They're on Dominal G Crew, which is a really big 5-drop. Yep. Certainly what it is. Sicketed Path. Ruins Awaken. Okay, so it's Golems into Golems. They could easily run out a Golem next turn themselves. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Except, oh, hi, Ozin's Blessing. That's a great card, too. Except run out Green Titan. Which I will do. And I don't want to trade off my goals. Because I know these are important to me. I don't know if those are important to Viola. Boop. Forlorn Path. I don't really want Forlorn Path. Graveyard. Battlefield. Okay. Now, opponent doesn't have Black Titan. That's a big advantage I have over them. But if they have Blue Titan here, that can actually get pretty annoying. Because Blue Titan could tap down my Green Titan. They have also have Ozin's Blessing, but the only card they can have Ozin's Blessing is Blue Titan. They have no other targets. Not even one of Masksmith's main deck. Which, I mean, it's fine in this matchup. That's all you'd want to get in this matchup. Green Titan? Yep, Green Titan. Okay, so next turn might be hang their Green Titan plus Ozin's for Blue Titan. Because that gets me ahead on the Titan. Gets me a Titan advantage, where I have more Titans than them. I could also play Black Titan, but I think, like, the Titan advantage is really important. Okay, Ben Roof also. Ooh, they don't get a land. What? Oh no, that's their land for turn. They don't get a land back with Unflinching Titan, so I'm actually ahead of them on lands. They do have Sky Pillar, which is online, which is annoying. They might use it right now. They have no other way to use it. Yep. Buffing probably one of the Golem tokens. I don't know. Okay, it's Unflinching Titan. Sure, I'm gonna hang that because otherwise it blocks my Unflinching Titan. Draw card. Primal Fissure is not very useful. Hang. Leave up Ozin's Blessing. Seems like the pretty clear play here. Hang that before it has Ward. Hang. Yeah, I'd like to draw that. No objections to drawing that at all, or at least having the option to draw it if I want to. Okay, opponent takes the damage. Makes sense. Just pass turn. Leave up Ozin's Blessing, probably for Blue Titan, but it could be for Agent of Deception if they play like a G Crew. Which I think I care about G Crew. I only have 2 cards in hand. Because of these like root fossils sitting around and play not doing much. Plays a Monument to Might. Well, I can't counter that. That's not a creature or planeswalker. I'll sync on it, but yeah, I don't have my counterspell. And now they can look at the top card of their library at any time. They can play land off the top of their library. And this is spell charge 5, so it's not that impossible to turn on. If it becomes a problem, I'll Masksmith it, but I don't think it's a problem right now. Oops. Alright, that's mine. Let me get rid of that. Yep, use Sky Pillar while you can. Makes sense. Because it's all the stuff pre-combat, I can start of combat get Blue Titan. I think it's Blue Titan. Yeah, I think it's Blue Titan. I could get other things. No, before attacks. No, don't hold your horses. Hold your horses. I get to do things. Okay. Do I still want to draw that hang? Yeah, that seems great. I get to play Unyielding Titan and leave up hang? That sounds like a great plan. Top card of the library is not a land, because they didn't play it. What? I thought I left a hang on top of my deck. With Unflinching Titan. What? I don't know how that got there. I must be hallucinating somehow? Or I shuffled my library for some unknown reason? Weird. Okay, let's just go with that, I guess. Sure. Sure, not sure what happened there. I'm gonna crack this Primal Fissure. Go get my other island. Folks, I don't know what just happened. Play Swamp. Play Black Titan. Now the card in their hand is not a land, because they didn't play it last turn. So I'll probably be taking it here. The card in their hand is a Blue Titan. Yep. Okay, well this game's going swimmingly. They got no cards in hand. They're dead next turn. I get to run into Masksmith. When I get one of these as well. My top card is a Primal Fissure. I definitely don't want to draw that, because I only have one basic left in my deck. Okay, yep, feel willing to scoop it up here. Okay, excellent. So it's all about the golems. Sundress Avalanche comes in, that kills a Titan, even if it's expensive. Masksmith does very little in this matchup, but I think no, they have the ruins. I think I keep Masksmith. It could be useful. Architect not very useful. Make an Escape could be useful. They're bringing in Seal Away and Swift Reproach probably, so I think I can keep in the Make an Escape. Don't want too many Root Fossil. Maybe I only want 2 Avalanche. It's a little clunky. Sure. So we're 1-0. We're 1-0. That game. Opponent just had some Root Fossils, but didn't have time really to crack them before I was able to just draw a lot more Titans than them. I guess what happened to them? They only had 1 Titan, while I had 3 Titans. And that's just math. Blue Titan in particular, very good in this matchup. Uh, Ability to lock down opponent's Titans really gets you the Titan advantage. Yeah, I am. We are. There are 3 Golems deck in Top Cut. There's myself. There's Viola I'm playing against right now. There's my round 3 opponent, Blatty People, who went 4-0. The other 3 decks in Top Cut, because it's a top 6 this GP, we have Green Black Bios mid range, we have Blue Red kind of looter tempo, and we have White Black all removal, which is my semifinals matchup if I get through this. That might be the toughest matchup in the whole top 8. Removal, it's good against Titans. Okay, Viola's gonna be on the play again. 2 lands. Squad, Ozens, Sunderous, Hang. I think this is capable. Viola has to make the decision first. I think it's capable. Turn 2 Ragtag Squad. I have 3 looks at any land, which gets me Ozin's Blessing for Blue Titan. Ragtag Squad with Blue Titan. That's a decent plan. Then Avalanche can kill a Titan. Sounds like reasonable series of events. Island, that means this is Root Fossil. Yep. Ooh, I also draw a Root Fossil. I would like to draw a forest next turn, so I will not crack Primal Fish. Well, if I don't draw a land next turn, I probably crack Root Fossil instead of Ragtag Squad. Much more civilized game this time. Ooh, okay. Sodden Path means I probably don't crack this Root Fossil anytime soon. Instead, I just focus on trying to beat them down with fast Titans. Because I got a hand for that. Play Ragtag. Attack. Yeah, I have not been super impressed by these Root Fossils, by the way. They are better in an earlier version of the build of this deck that I had going, but they've just felt a little like I always have something else I want to do on turn 2 rather than crack Root Fossil in this deck, whether it's Blue Titan or Ragtag Squad or Leave Up Only of Deception. Um, so while Root Fossil is just a strong card and it has been good, like specifically against Zangi, the white blue control matchup, it was a great card to have around. Yeah, I think what this should be, honestly, is main deck Duress. My conclusion is that Blue Titan is such a good answer to creatures that Duress kind of saves you from all the other things. But live and learn. I think my deck's still plenty strong. And Viola is still resolving this Root Fossil crack, looking at the top 3 cards. Looks like it's not an obvious choice. I mean, best case scenario for me, this is a whiff. It's not a whiff. Seconded Path goes to Graveyard. Let me get that a little bigger. Bring it on. There we go. No problem, no problem, no problem. We are in top cut. This is quarterfinals. Really big match. Okay, they leave 2 on top. Okay, so they're presumably drawing something good here. They got 4 mana, so they could certainly make some important plays. Oh, and they're passing. Okay, what does this mean? Probably means Ozin's Blessing for Blue Titan, is what it means. It could mean Seal Away or Swift Approach. I think what that means is that I play land pass and I go for Ozin's Blessing on their turn. Unfortunately, if they get Blue Titan, that means it'll have Ward, so I won't be able to tap it down with my Blue Titan when I get it with Ozin's Blessing. But it does mean I can tap it down on my following turn. Also, this will mean I'll have the option of hang their Blue Titan, pay the Ward. If for some, like if they go end of turn, Ozin's Blessing, untap, play the Ruins Awaken, then I can hang the Blue Titan before it attacks and gets any triggers. And I think I do attack because there's nothing they can. If they seal away one of these, I don't immensely care. I have more Ragtag squads to refill on Golems. Sounds like a plan. They take it. Ozins? No Ozins! Okay. They just don't got anything. They got untapped Silliman District. If they play G-Crew, do I counter it with Agent of Deception? Or do I just tap it down with Blue Titan? Tough decision. Like, G-Crew's big, but it's not that big in this matchup. Not when Blue Titan's running around. Okay, 2 mana. Looks like Ruins Awaken, probably? No, Blue Titan. Oh, just straight up Blue Titan from hand. Sure, I can't do anything about that. Yep. And then presumably some mana with 3 drop? No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. I think I just Ozin's Blessing. See what happens. Grab Island. I get Blue Titan, and I can't tap down their Blue Titan because of Ward, but I can do it on my turn. Okay. Get Shiny Blue Titan. Ignore the trigger. Oh, they're thinking on their end step. Oh, they could have Seal Away here, because Ozin's Blessing gets it tapped. Would legitimately be quite annoying if they had that. What could they be thinking about? It's got to be Seal Away, right? It could be. It could be. It could be Swift Reproach, I guess. Uh, it's the other thing it could be. Draw Green Titan. Well, I don't see a strong reason not to attack, tap down their Blue Titan, play Green Titan. I got a Primal Fissure in graveyard, so I'm always going to hit something. I could hang their Blue Titan, but if I tap it down, attacks. Are they going to do something to my Blue Titan before I attack? Okay. So they could Ozin's Blessing for a Blue Titan and then untap, and then play another Titan, and then they get to attack with a Blue Titan. That'd be annoying, but there's not really anything I can do about that. I only attack you for 4. There we go. I don't know. I think I should just keep up the pressure. I mean, I could crack Root. I could crack Revolve. I could play Hang, but I should just play more Titans. I don't have board wipes or anything. I don't have counter spells. There's just push the Titan advantage is the most straightforward way to win this matchup. Okay, and it resolves. Ooh, Ephemeral Mire. Love that. And wait a minute. I scry too. Sorry. You my top 2. Ephemeral Ozins. Okay, doesn't matter. Turn that doesn't matter. Okay. I should have let them respond to the trigger if they wanted. I'm just going to leave them both on top so I can mill Ephemeral Mire and put it back. Yeah. This gets exiled. Fuse top card library. It's an Ephemeral Mire. Put it on the battlefield tapped. Next turn I draw an Ozin's Blessing, which gets me another Blue Titan. Keeping up the Titan advantage. They have a land? Okay, they got a lot of mana. This looks like a G crew. Yep, this is a G crew. Sure. They honestly, it just doesn't do that much at this matchup. I mean, it's hard. It feels weird to say, but 5 mana, 3 sync, gain 5, draw a card. I don't know, just tap it down with Blue Titans forever. That's what it does in this matchup. I also hang it. It's got 3 power. So annoyingly, all the things I want to do cost 3. Hang and pay for ward costs 3. Ozen's Blessing costs 3. So I guess I'm either playing a Ragtifod or cracking a Root Fossil this turn. Sunder's Avalanche costs 3. Yeah, this looks like it might be Unspeaking Titan, tap down G Crew. They're also like a long way from wandering this, right? They're not a long way, but they're at 6. It's 8. They can wander this all they want. I actually don't super care. And then I leave up Hang Titan plus Root Fossil plus Avalanche plus Ozen's Blessing, depending on which of, if any of those things I care about. That sounds like a plan. I'll find something to do with my mana. Yeah, just pass. I have 4 different instant speed things I can do. This loses its counter. They're up to 7 mana, so they have a lot more mana than I do. I have 5. Probably becomes 6 with this Root Fossil. Okay. Make them think I might have uh an answer. I mean, obviously I can't counter this. If they play another Titan, such that they're threatening to attack a blue Titan, then I probably have to hang something. I do want to turn off this ward. This ward is very annoying, and I would love to turn it off if I could. And they're getting pretty close to 3 golems. I'd like to end any possibility of that. So hang blue Titan plus Root Fossil seems to be like most likely thing I'm going to be doing right now. If they don't give me the top card of their deck is something they're thinking about, so it's not a land. If they land, they bin it 100% of the time. How many basics are they on, by the way? Oh wow, they're on a ton of basics. They're on 11 basics. Well, they got plenty of those. Yeah. So it's a non-land card, but it's not a good non-land card. It's probably like maybe one of the ruins or Herald of Awakening. Hard to think of like what non-land card you'd consider putting back here. Like maybe another root fossil is not super useful. Oh, it's Ruins Awaken. That makes sense. Oh, because they can exile that to get up to 3 golems here, which is really quite relevant. Okay, I'm gonna wait until they go to start of combat before hanging Blue Titan. Hang Blue Titan. And they have okay, okay. Now they're back up to they got a lot of Titans. They might have more. They're soon going to have more golems than me. I guess Odin's Blessing puts me up a golem, and Sunder's Heavens puts them down a golem. Resolves. And Ranking Squad is technically some golems, so I think I might be able to maintain the golem advantage. That's really all this matchup's about, is maintaining the golem advantage. Okay. Root Fossil. Look at my top 3 cards. Ugh, no. I don't think I want any of these. Right? Like, they have so much mana, these tax encounters aren't going to do much. Mask Smith could stop a root fossil, I guess. That's just so far from being a thing I care about. They're not even close to having enough cards in graveyard for that. Like, this gets them to 5. Yeah, and I'm just in all of that. It also gets me to enough cards for root fossil. Sad to not hit a land there, but I actually think I might. Oh, yeah, I do actually want. Ugh. I guess I can omen a Jeeker if they wander, but they gotta have better things to do than that. And this annoyingly means I can't. I can't Ozens and Sunderous. It's a real problem. I really did need that land. And 4 misses. Puts me in a rough spot. I think I have to Sunderous down one of their Titans. In which case, do I leave up Omen Deception for the slim case they wander G-Crew, or do I just play Ragtag to push more damage? I think I play Ragtag. It means I can attack with both of these as well because I'm not worried about them trading off. Then I leave up Sunderous or Ozens. I could also Ozens for Blue Titan, but then they still get to attack with one Titan. I don't like that. But if they play another Titan, then I don't have much choice. Attack goes to graveyard. Oh, wait. They can block the Blue Titan unless I kill one right now. I think I gotta do that. Even if they had hit with a Green Titan, it's not like that bad of a Titan to be hit by, you know? And this lets me get in for 1, 2, 3. This lets me get for 6, put him to 7. Yeah. Yeah. Kill a Green Titan. Right, and then yeah. What was I thinking about? Now they don't get to attack with Green Titan next turn, even if they do have something relevant to draw, and they're not going to block you. They need Titan quota. Yep, they take 6. You know, I am presenting lethal on board. This is 7 right here. They have a bajillion mana. They could wander G Crew, but like don't enormously care. That just like pay 8 mana, gain 5 life, draw a card. They're close to Root Fossil. They can still draw something they're annoying. They definitely they have the ability to make more plays than me because they have more mana. I think like the best thing they could draw is probably just removal from my Blue Titan. They find a Seal Away or a Swift Approach or a Gone Pickin'. Then I have significantly less pressure going. Paying 1 mana. Ooh, Herald of Awakening, no ruin. That's draw and discard. Turns on Root Fossil, I suppose. And it gets them to 3 golems. So they could do this, flashback Root Fossil, and then, okay, they have 2 non-land cards in hand, and they're considering which one they want to keep. What's my best draw? Just literal Blue Titan, probably. I also have Ephemeral Mire. Like, they can't. Can they gain life in any way? Well, they have G Crew. The answer to that question. G Crew gains life. But Ephemeral Mire could allow me to turn a barely not lethal board into a lethal board. They're discarding a G Crew. They have something in hand that's better than G Crew. That's pretty scary. This looks like, yep, Root Fossil. And what's the last card they decide to keep in hand over G Crew? It's Blue Titan. She's going to tap down my Blue Titan. Yeah, that's a ton of stuff, and it's all quite bad for me. Here's got Vigilance. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I took my 3. So yeah, suddenly we're in a situation where, like, I think we're on, like, the like, might not be able to get through on the ground anymore. We might be on the Ephemeral Mire plan. Okay, well, that's what I said I want to draw. Unfortunately, I can't tap down this and play that. Okay. Let me think through what my options are here. I have Ozin's Blessing for Blue Titan. Ephemeral Mire currently costs 4 to activate, so I could just activate Ephemeral Mire, hit them for 3, but I think I lose before I win, before I get anywhere doing that. I could play Blue Titan, tap down their G Crew, or they're probably more likely their Green Titan. Leave up Ozin's Blessing and Omen, and if only 1 Blue Titan to their name, it seems likely I'll be able to, maybe I'll be able to untap and put together a decent attack that way. I think it's my best option. It's a little scary. I can't take them off of Titan quota here. I want to keep these around because all my stuff damage happens in multiples of 3, so being able to sneak one of these through for an extra 1 damage could be very relevant. Oh, and I can't tap on Green Titan. So I tapped on Reborn Lily? Yeah, I think it's Reborn Lily. That's the biggest threat. Okay, pass, leave up Ozin's Blessing, Omen. I could have also considered Flashback Root Fossil there, but that just doesn't seem that relevant. I have to be the beatdown right here. Well, like, end of turn, Blue Titan removes another blocker, and then I get to attack with at least 2 Blue Titans, unless if they don't have anything. That removes 2 more blockers, So I think, and then maybe I have to attack with Ephemeral Mire too. I don't know the math. So yeah, if they don't have anything, I think I win here. But, they're pretty likely to have something. Ooh, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to. I can't do anything about that, I don't think. Yeah, that makes things a lot more difficult. I can't Ozen's Blessing for anything to do with anything. I guess I could have Ozen's Blessing for Exorcist on upkeep, on draw step as usual. But I think I needed the extra blue Titans. Yeah, they get to gain 5, draw 1. And they can flash this back pretty soon. They can flash it back with allowance for over deception pretty soon too. Yeah, these G crews suddenly they're adding up. Yep, they pay the ward. This is what, 11 damage? Most of it is trample. Sure. Take 11, go to 4. Okay. So I get to remove 3. They have 4 blockers. I get to remove 3. They go down to 1 blocker. One, two, three, four, five, six. They might still be dead. It's the crazy part. Depending on what they have. Because this costs 2 to activate. And I have to pay 2 ward costs. I have just enough mark. Oh, they're thinking about something. Oh, if they have something, I don't think I have lethal anymore. Oh, the Swift Approach. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay. My top 2. Green Titan Fissure. If they just have super lethal. Okay, definitely want Fissure. Do I want Green Titan? Well, what do my options look like next turn? I attack, I tap this down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not even threatening lethal, though. Do I have any outs? Cast Blue Titan. Attack Blue Titan. I'm super down the backswing. Am I? That's not going to get to attack next turn. If I tap down this and this, they only get to hit me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does Green Titan mean I live? What if I draw like Hang? Hang's the same as Blue Titan. So, Blue Titan, tap down G Crew, attack. I can't tap down Herald Awakening because I need to pay 2 for Ephemeral Mire. So they block my 2 of those. They take 7 going to 5. And they get me back for lethal? Do I have any way around that? I guess I have to Hold up Green Titan. Block their stuff down, survive. Hope I can win on Green Titan. I don't think that works. I don't think I have outs. Oh, no, don't roll a die. I don't think I have outs now. Would have had it. They didn't have that last swift approach. Unfortunate. That's a swamp. Yep, that's a GG. Okay. Yep. Okay. So that's a little grindier than I didn't expect to see such grindy matchups here. Yeah, I don't think I want to alter up my sideboarding. Okay, tournament life on the line. Good hand, please. This hand does not have black mana in it. Ooh. I do have Ozens and Black Titan. Black Titan's quite good. And I'm on the play. I have a lot of black sources in my deck. I could easily draw one for Exorcist in the first 3 turns. What? I need to draw something to do in turn 1 or 2. That's Root Fossil, Blue Titan, Ragtag Squad, Black Source for Exorcist. I got 2 draws for this. Now I'm on the play. I got 1 draw for this. Ooh, that makes it a lot less appealing. It's enough of my deck I think I have to keep. Even though I don't think his hand's very good. Okay, opponent's mulliganing. Don't mind that. Makes Exorcist a lot better if I can get there. Okay, they're keeping 6. Sodden Path, go. Okay, just looking for Black Source, Blue Titan, Ragtag Squad. Hang, Omen of Deception, both also good. Well, Omen of Deception less good because they're playing probably a Root Fossil here? No, Slumbering Grove. Okay. Then Omen's also good. Tournament life on the line. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay, planes makes sense. Big draw, big draw. Black Source. Black Source absolutely counts. Okay, big. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do that. Reveals G Crew, Unflinching Titan, Planes. I knew about the planes, so that's probably why they showed it to me. Green Titan would be a fine take. I wouldn't mind denying them a Green Titan. But I'm more interested in denying them whatever they plan on doing next turn. And I do want to see their full hand. Yeah. Okay, Reproach. Okay. Okay, so well, that means they don't have anything to do next turn, as far as I know. They're very short on Titans. They got 3 lands and 1 unknown, and these 2 cards. And they drew a Herald. That was their top deck. And that's annoying. It's very annoying. Ragtag. Interesting. So, I think it's pretty clearly Ozen's Blessing here. But the question is, okay, it's quite likely next turn they go Plains or some other untapped land green type. And I could counter that by going Ozen's Blessing for Agent of Deception. Alternately, I could let that happen, Ozen's Blessing for Blue Titan, and then Ragtag Squad uh, getting me, allowing me to attack with my Blue Titan the following turn, and then I'll have Make an Escape in case they try to interact. The problem with this plan is that then they're at 2 Titans, and I have no way of removing Titans in my hand. I'm really relying on Black Titan to keep me safe. Whatever I do, next turn is almost certainly Black Titan. I don't want a Ragtag Squad next turn. I want a Black Titan next turn, because Black Titan's good the sooner I can get it online, and they're not great at killing it. That means it's possible, since I don't want to play Ragtag Squad the following turn, I want to Ozen's Blessing for Agent of Deception to stop them from getting Green Titan, rather than getting Blue Titan myself. That also means they're 1 turn further away from G-Crew, making it more likely I can snag it with Unyielding Titan in time. These 3 cards, 1 land and an unknown. Now 2 unknowns in hand. I think I get Agent here, if they go for Unflinching. I'd rather neither of us have an extra Titan than them have a Green Titan, me have a Blue Titan. Their Green Titan's better than my Blue Titan because they have more Golems than I do. I think that's sound logic. Because I think because they mulliganed and because of what's the composition of my hand, I'm in a good position to play a control role. Of course, if they don't play Green Titan this turn, I just have to get Blue Titan. Oh, they play Blue Titan. Well, I can't counter that because because how Ozen's Blessing works. Because it has Ward. So I can't really do anything with that. Smart play on their part, not running out the Green Titan I know about. Yeah, I got a Ozen's here. I also get Blue Titan. Can't tap anything down because all is Ward. Oh, I should have done it in response to Blue Titan and tapped on Herald's Awakening. I'm being dumb. Whoops. Complete misplay on my part. I should have done it before I had Ward. There was absolutely no reason not to do that. Own Deception. Okay. Thing is, I can't tap down with Unyielding Titan and play Rag Squad and play Own Deception. So it's just Black Titan. It's Black Titan, take Green Titan from their hand. Hopefully, if they have 2 Titans in hand, I'm in pretty bad shape because that means they can attack with Titans on their turn. But hopefully, Black Titan keeps the wolf from the door for 1 turn. It's the best chance I got. I don't. Every other play just seems too cowardly here. Oh no! Okay, there's a swift approach and a green Titan. So this is interesting. I guess I think I have to take green Titan. Because if I take swift approach, they play green Titan, plains, attack, tap down my black Titan with their blue Titan, and I don't have a way of stopping them from having 3 Titans in play. Or 3 Golems, rather. I think I take green Titan. They swift approach this. I'm sad about it, but I'm able to kind of recover and play a fair game, and they don't have the land for G Crew yet. Yeah. If I had 1 more mana, I could leave up Make an Escape for their swift approach, and that would have been lovely. But there's just no way here. Okay, well, I'm kind of at the mercy. I mean, best case scenario, they just swift approach my Black Titan. That's all they got going on, or they leave it up probably. Worst case scenario, they top deck Green Titan and they're able to do the play that they wanted, or even Blue Titan. Yeah, they can do that on my end step. It also doesn't matter. Wait, you can do that on your upkeep. It gets it untapped. Okay, once again, big draw. Oh, tense situation. Okay, they're sinking, which means probably they drew a card they can cast. Planes, we knew about that. Mm-hmm. Root Fossil. Okay, yeah, Root Fossil and leave up Swift Approach is going to be the play here. Or just cast Swift Approach right now. Yep, I'm going to scry 2. Last card in hand is G-Crew. My top 2 cards are Swamp Root Fossil. Let me think of my next turn. Next turn, I want to leave up Omen Reception so I can counter G-Crew if they draw an untapped land. Or I guess if they draw an untapped land, I want to be able to counter G-Crew. If they draw Green Titan, I want to be able to counter that. Ozen's, I guess they wouldn't have to Ozen's Blessing. I want to leave up mana next turn, long and short of it. So probably next turn is Ragtag, so I'll leave up my instance. In that case, I might want Swamp. Swamp lets me go Ragtag Squad and pay for a ward, um, which keeps me marginally more safe. How do I feel about Root Fossil? Root Fossil. It's also possible I don't want either of these. Like, what do I want to draw? Green Titan would be nice. Um, I think I bottom Root Fossil. I think I keep Swamp. No, tapping down their Green Titan doesn't do much because unless they draw literal blue Titan, they don't get to attack me if Titan's their turn. And if they have Blue Titan, that stops me anyway. So I don't think I want either of these right now. Yeah. Weird situation. Hang. That's good against G Crew, theoretically, but I think I just stick to the plan. Ragtag Squad, attack, um, no Titan trigger, leave up my instance. No, I'm not paying for that. I'm leaving up Omen of Deception instead. A very obvious Omen of Deception. Calls me hang, I guess. Blocks, you could theoretically block with Herald. You only have 2 golems. That's not a golem, that's a ruin. Different thing. This is 5. Yeah, they take 5. Untapped land gets some G Crew. Anything else, they probably just play, and hopefully I can omen it. 2 Blue Titan is the worst case scenario. Now it's land, which means it's almost certainly G-Crew here. Unless they really snip the Omen, they're just going to leave up Root Fossil plus tap Unspeaking Titan to make a Golem, which would be annoying, but I would permit them to do this. Oh, maybe they're being smart about it. I mean, if they just pass, I don't actually have anything to do because Ward stops Hang, and that one I kind of wish I had that swamp. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're being smart about it. They're leaving up Root Fossil plus activate Blue Titan. And I don't have anything I can do about that. Clearwater. Okay, that opens up my options significantly. Now I can hang Blue Titan, leave up. Unfortunately, I don't get to attack with hang Blue Titan. That means Unspeaking can tap down this, so Exodus can keep attacking. I don't want to attack with these because I am a little pinched on Golems right now. Their one card in hand is G-Crew. They're going to crack Root Fossils. They could easily draw something relevant. Yeah, they can crack Root Fossil, hit land, draw, untap land, then they have 7 mana, and I can't even counter G-Crew with Own of Deception. But I still don't want to keep hang for it in that case, though. Yep. Yeah. Hang this pre-combat. They're going to activate it, presumably. Yep. Okay. Do I want to attack with these golems? And would I want to trade my golem for their golem? No, my golems are better than their golem because I have a Titan in play. Boy, regretting having this making escape. They've managed to resolve a swift approach through it, so it's kind of dead in the water here. I prefer if they block with this and this, so I attack both. And I tap down this. Would you like to chump block of Herald of Awakening? They would like to chump block of Herald of Awakening. I strongly permit them to do this. Okay, let's hope they don't hit land off Root Fossil into untap, play land, play G-Crew. That would be annoying. Although, then I could just tap down Crew, but they could play Root Fossil. And then I need something to do. This Own Deception is nearing the end of its shelf life, though. Okay, they get Silliman District. So that land lets them G-Cruise through Omen. But they'd have to keep land on top with Root Fossil, which, at this point, they don't really want more lands. Okay, they keep 2 on top. No, oh, they're thinking about it. Low resource game here. So what could they be thinking about? They could be thinking about land, for sure. Untapped land is definitely a card they would consider keeping. They could be thinking about Green Titan, Blue Titan, the usual good things to draw, another G Crew. Even his untapped land G Crew. They gain 5, they draw a card. It's bad for me, but I get to. But I still get to like tap down their stuff, hit them for a decent amount. Like they gain 5, but I had to hit them back for 7. Okay. Oh, they bin a land. Which means they probably didn't keep a land on top. Because there's no way if they had 2 land on top, they certainly don't keep both. Okay. Green Titan? No, just Flapjack Root Fossil. That's okay. Then what? Pass? Just pass. Land? Not very useful here. Well, I mean, I clearly just attack them. 6. I do play untapped land, so I can crack Onus Emptin if I need to. But no need to do that now. Oh. And this. Okay, let me think about this. Do I want to counter this? This gets Blue Titan. This is exactly Blue Titan's the only thing the deck gets. I could make an escape the Blue Titan trigger. I know the one card in their hand is G Crew. Okay, let's think this through. If Omen Deception is here, I attack, I tap down Reborn Lily, I hit them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They go to 4. Next turn, they can play G Crew. That puts them back up to 12. But then I get to attack them for 7 again. If I don't counter it, they get Blue Titan, and then I make an escape to stop the Blue Titan trigger, which is probably on Exorcist. That means I get to hit, and that means I still tap down Reborn Lily, and I still get to hit them for 6, 7, 8, putting them down to 3, and I still have Omen of Deception in my hand. And then if their top decked card is not an untapped land, they don't get to play G Crew. But if I don't counter here and they do draw an untapped land, then I'm really screwed because then they get the Blue Titan and the G Crew, and this Omen is completely dead in my hand. Okay, what are my win chances if I cast this? I attack them to 7. They get to play G Crew. I attack them for 7. They go to 4. They go to 9. They go to 2. I think I'm favored, but they could certainly start drawing out of it. They could start wandering G Crew. That would be annoying. If I counter it, if I use the make an escape line, then if they draw the land, I still could be in it. Like the Blue Titan doesn't actually do that much until they draw another Titan, and in this circumstance they're drawing a land instead. I guess they could draw like Green Titan, which them attack Blue Titans, then they only gain the life. I think I'm fine there. How many untapped lands do they have? Well, they have a lot of. Well, this Path isn't an untapped land. They only have 4 Fissure, 3 Path in their deck. 2 Fissure in Graveyard, 1 Path on Battlefield. So they're pretty. If they draw a land, it's almost certainly going to be untapped. This is actually a really tough choice. This is a really, really tough choice. Because the other option is if I don't counter it, they get Blue Titan. They don't draw an untapped land, but they do draw another Titan or an Ozin's Blessing for another Titan. Then they get to attack with the Blue Titan they just got. And then I'm probably not going to be able to get through for a while. So, like, the bad draws, if they do this, are like bunch of lands, and Blue Titan, and Green Titan, and Ozin's Blessing, which they still have a ton of in their deck. Could Herald of Awakening into it. I think I counter it. I think I counter it, and it lets them get down a G-Crew, which is bad for me, but not that bad. I can still just tap it down, prevent it from, like, because, right, they go to, I counter this, 5, 6, 7, go to 4, 9, and then 7 puts them to 2, pretty much guaranteed. And then once they're at 2, it's actually pretty tricky for them, and I've make an escape from. So I counter. So I counter this, is the conclusion I come to. Yeah. A lot of words to come to that conclusion. Yeah, now I tap this down, whack them for 7, go to 4. Enigmatic Fen, pass turn. Do they have untapped land? Not that I'm being results oriented here. Best case scenario is they still don't play G-Crew. They play like a Swift Reproach they drew this turn instead. That's that complete blowout. Or a Seal Away. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I want to get to those semifinals so bad. I already know what my promo's going to be. It's not currently on my battlefield, but it's in this deck, I promise. Now they're the one tanking. Sorry for that really long tank on that seemingly obvious do I counter this thing when I have my counter up and they have 6 lands in play, but I think it was an interesting decision. Yep, I can't do anything about that. They play the G-Crew I know about. 1 card in hand, unknown. It's not an untapped land because they certainly would have played it in case I have a second Omen, which I could have easily had. Okay, now just go land. Okay, they can't even Swift versus the Blue Titan because Ward. Oh, wow, it was a tap land. One of the 2 or 3 extra tap land in the deck. Sure. Looking for something. What does something? Is Ragtag Squad something that does something? It's definitely not Primal Fissure. How do I feel about Ragtag Squad? Let's go through this. Let's go through this marvelous journey of Siri with me. I attack. Titan taps down G Crew. They probably trade off their goal. They probably chump block their golem or something, meaning they take 1, they take 4, go to 5. Ragtag Squad hits them for an extra 1, and it means if I trade off these golems, I still have more golems left. I think it's good enough to keep. It's close, though. It's not great. No, I wish I had Sky Pillar. And if they wander G Crew, I am out damaging them, so I'm not hugely concerned by that. Play Ragtag Squad. And I'm going to have to let them attack with G Crew because I can't let this thing block. Sorry, not Jiku, for Lily. They're going to block on Speaking Titan? Yep, they're chumping. Well, the good news is they draw like Green Titan. That doesn't actually do that much for them right now because they have no other golems in play. Sure. They take 5, go to 4. Okay, well, they have to have something. If they don't have something, they are dead on board. But, you know, there's almost every card in their deck counts as something right now. If they wander Jeeker, that turns on Slumbering Grove. For sure. Whew. Come on, just play like Swift Reproach. Swift Reproach on my Exorcist. Or Gone Pickin', even. Would love you to play a Gone Pickin'. Land? Okay. That's Wander G Crew? Sure. Yeah, that's annoying. Go to 9, and they draw. Now they have a card advantage engine. Do I chump this? I attack back. I tap this down. They block here. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. This is always +1/+1, so it could be 7. Oh, they could attack with. Oh, they're not even attacking with free warning. Okay. Do I just let it hit me for 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have exactly 9 in play. If I chump here and I draw Hang or Blue Titan or Ozen's Blessing, then I don't have lethal anymore. So I take 8. Oh, I did have lethal because of making escape +1 damage. So maybe I should have chumped, but I'll have opportunity to chump in the future if I really need them. Like this never gains trample or anything. It's never a golem. Ozen's. That's lethal, right? Ozen's tap down this tap down this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ozen's. Okay. Whew. We go to semis. That is a tough, tight match. Defeating the unholy menace of the tournament with golems with my noble and brilliant deck of golems. GG. Woo! What a marathon. Very, very, very close match. Okay, see you guys in the semifinals, where it's gonna be even tougher. Thank you, and good night.